Morgan Sindall have just announced full-year results to the end of 2011. To discuss these, I'm joined by the Executive Chairman, John Morgan. But first, here are the financial headlines. Revenue was £2.2 billion. That's up 6% on last year. The group delivered £45 million of profit despite challenging markets, and the dividend was held at 42 pence per share for the fourth consecutive year. John, are you pleased with this set of results?
Yes, we've come in on expectations in what are challenging markets, so yes, we're very pleased.
It is a tough market, as you say. What impact has the downturn had on Morgan Sindall Group?
Well, some positive, some negative. We're in a stronger position than most people. We're doing bigger schemes, more complex schemes where the competition is less, and that has been positive. Clearly, in parts of our businesses, the margins have come under a lot of pressure.
What reassurance can you give to investors that that pressure will abate?
And first of all, I would say margins will continue to be under pressure in a lot of the markets that we operate in. A lot of the growth markets that we're in, the margins are a little better. Things like urban regeneration, affordable housing, and infrastructure.
John, you mentioned regeneration, clearly an important part of your business. What can you tell us about construction and infrastructure?
Well, that's also a really important part of our business and an area we see growing, particularly in infrastructure. Construction margins and construction turnover is going to be down a bit, except in London and the South East, where we see a revival in commercial. Of course, this is an area where a couple of years ago, 70% of the turnover was from the government. It's now down to 50%. We expect that to drop a little bit further, and that is to some extent being compensated by private work coming back.
And you're confident that the private sector can make up for the shortfall in the public sector?
I don't think it will make up the difference, but the jobs that are coming out tend to be the larger, complex jobs which fall directly into the markets that we operate.
So what would you say you're most excited about?
I'm most excited about the way the businesses are responding to this recession, such that when we come out of this recession, we're going to be at a different place, better market shares, better businesses, better delivering for our clients.
Now, we've talked about the last year. What about the year ahead?
Well, we think next year is going to be much the same as this year. Pretty flat, pretty tough markets, challenging margins. But we're more excited about the medium term and the longer term, where we're really building up prospects.
And could those prospects include acquisitions?
We always look at things. We don't need any acquisitions. We've got plenty of growth within our existing businesses, particularly in the regeneration. Our last acquisition, Connaught, is now fully bedded in. We wouldn't rule acquisitions out, but we don't need them for our growth strategy.
And what would you say sets you apart from the rest of the competition?
We can move quickly, we've got strong balance sheets, but particularly we work in areas where we have market leadership positions. We're only in the UK. We're the largest contractor by a long way that only operates in the UK. Right way through these tough times, we're just going to get better and better at what we do.
John Morgan, thank you.
Thank you.